this recipe came out even better than I expected. Hi guys, it's Lori from Home Right. Today I need to get out into that garden and do some picking. So in a previous video, Keith was talking about trimming these banana peppers. Look at the size of some of these banana peppers now that he has actually trimmed the plant. They're absolutely huge. So it was definitely worth trimming some of the plant so that we get these really big banana peppers. So while I'm out here picking the banana peppers, look at the size of some of these eggplants. These are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of these. Look at this. Holy cow, that is just huge. And this plant is loaded with eggplant. I got one more plant here to see if I can pick some of these. Again, just beautiful, the size of these. All right, so we just did some harvesting of some eggplant and banana peppers, and these are huge. Absolutely huge. Look at the size of these. Fantastic. I am prepping some freezer meals today. I have some leftover turkey that's in the refrigerator that I need to use up, and I also have some banana peppers that I just pulled from the garden. So I'm actually going to combine two different recipes into one to make a banana pepper turkey pot pie filling. I'm only making the filling and not an actual pot pie because I want to prep these for freezer meals just to give myself a little bit of flexibility later on, whether or not I want to go ahead and add the pie filling into a actual crust and make a pot pie, or just make drop biscuits on the side and use it more like a soup, or even possibly get crescent rolls, roll them out, put it on top and bake it that way. This way, this gives me any options that I want to do whenever I pull it out of the freezer. So let's get making this banana pepper turkey pot pie filling. In a large stock pot, I am starting with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tabs of butter, letting that melt down and adding in 3 cloves of garlic. I'm adding 4 cups of banana peppers, 2 cups of green peppers. These are mostly bell peppers. Mix this up, let it saute for about 5 minutes. Don't want to forget 3 jalapenos with the seeds removed. So it looks like I have about 4 cups of turkey meat. Pour all that in. Now I'm going to add 4 cups of chicken stock, 3/4 of a cup of evaporated milk. I'm going to turn the heat up, bring it up to a boil. Now I'm going to add in a teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of oregano, along with a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper and a 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. Okay, it is boiling. I am going to go ahead and add a brick of cream cheese. It looks like cottage cheese, but this is cream cheese. I just pulled it out of the freezer, and this is what it looks like when it comes out of the freezer, and it has not thawed 100%. So I'm going to add that in, mix it up, till all that cheese can melt. I'm also adding about a 1/2 cup of Asiago cheese, or you can use Parmesan cheese if you don't have Asiago. I'm going to go ahead and let some of that cheese melt down just a little bit. Now I'm going to add some heavy cream. Turn it down to a simmer. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. I really want to go ahead and thicken this for a pot pie. It's kind of a little bit on the watery side, so in order to do that, what I did is I took some flour and water and kind of made like a paste. And what I'm going to do is temper this. And what that means is I just need to bring this flour and water paste up to the same temperature as my soup. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this soup, add it into the bowl, just to get these at the same temperature, because that will help when I pour this mixture into the soup so I don't get all those little chunks of things. And this will actually help to thicken my soup. And the peas, carrots, and celeriac. You can use celery if you don't have celeriac. This is probably about 2.5 cups in total. And these were all pre-cooked, so I'm adding these in at the end. And I almost forgot the corn. Gotta make sure that corn is in there too. Okay, now that this has cooled off some, I am actually transferring these into freezer storage containers so that I'm kind of stocking the freezer right now so we have some quick ready to eat meals. Alright, so that works absolutely perfectly for these little trays. I have tops for these. All I'm going to do is go ahead and first cover it with a little bit of saran wrap and then go ahead and add these covers to it and pop them into the freezer. Alright, this recipe came out even better than I expected. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.